Hello, this is Keshav Srihan, and I'm currently a student at IIM Ranchi, and this is my profile. I did my 10th from ICSE board, scoring 86%, and 12th from CBSE board, scoring 92%, and I did my undergraduation from Punjab University in Electronics and Communication, scoring 8.1 CGPA. And after that, I joined Kellogg's Tolaram Nigeria Limited, and I worked as a sales and marketing manager for 2 years in Nigeria. And this is my personal interview experience.
Hello Keshav, good morning. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good too. Okay, great. So you comfortable now?
Yes, sir.
Can you start with the interview?
Sure.
Okay. So Keshav, let's start with your introduction and let's keep it brief.
So myself, Keshav Srihan. I was born and brought up in Chandigarh. I'm 24, and I did my undergraduation from Punjab University in Electronics and Communication. After that, I got the opportunity to work in an international stint as an area sales manager in Nigeria for 24 months. And prior to that, I have also worked in DRDO as a research intern for 6 months. And apart from this, I've been associated with an NGO called Bhumi for 4 years, with 6 months as a volunteer and remaining 3.5 years as a lead project coordinator for Chandigarh region.
Okay, so it's interesting. And what roles or responsibilities did you handle during your tenure?
So I was working as an area sales manager in Nigeria. When I joined the company, I was given the newest brand in the company, a new chips category for 6 months. And after that, I was given the flagship brand of the company for 6 months. In southern Nigeria, I was handling a region, Lagos, with a population of 150 million. And after that, I was given a Eastern Nigerian territory, which had 6 other branches. And I was given the same flagship brand of the company. And I was told to show the same growth, which I gave in Southern Nigeria.
So you had a lucrative job. So why did you decide on leaving the organization?
Since I was working closely on a sales and marketing job, I had in and out experience of sales and marketing departments, and I've worked closely with other departments such as finance, HR, operations, and factory. So in order to get a holistic view of the business, I wanted to pursue my master's so that I can better contribute to the organization. So that was the reason I wanted to pursue my MBA.
Okay, so you're an engineer, and how are you planning to use your engineering knowledge in the MBA degree?
I feel engineering opens up a completely different view when you pursue your master's. You have that technical niche when you work in an organization or you do your MBA. So the models or methods which we studied in engineering, that we can apply during our MBA or post our MBA as well, be it finance or IT systems or any other subject also which we are studying during our MBA. So I feel we can apply those knowledge or concepts which we learned in engineering during our MBA and post our MBA as well.
That's interesting. So you have also mentioned in your introduction that you have interned at DRDO. Tell me more about your role there.
Okay, so I was working as a research intern in DRDO for 6 months. My project there was basically as an electronics and communication student to design a wireless module to trigger the missiles. I was working in a rocket testing facility. So I designed a module with which you can wirelessly trigger a missile while sitting inside your department. You don't have to go to the range and press the trigger button. And then, so with my module, we can wirelessly trigger the missile. So that was my project in 6 months duration.
Okay, that's good. Keshav, tell me, how is the working at DRDO different to the organization that you have worked at?
Okay, DRDO is a government organization, and the organization where I was working, that was a private organization. So in a government organization, as you all know, that the things are quite hierarchical. You have to go through certain procedures and guidelines in order to get the approvals done. But in a private organization, I won't say that the things are not completely hierarchical, but there are certain set of rules. You need approvals as well. But they are more, while working in a private organization, you have that freedom of or leverage to work on your projects. But if you're working in a government organization, you don't get that completely autonomous freedom while working on your projects. That is my take on DRDO versus the organization where I was working.
All right. You have got any questions?
Yeah. So, Keshav, don't you think it's too early for you to start an MBA? Like, you could gain more experience in the industry and then go for an executive MBA. So, what are your thoughts on this?
See, I feel couple of years in the industry are good enough to get a taste of the industry and then do your MBA, because difference between executive MBA or normal MBA is that if I feel executive MBA is more for like individuals who are already working for like 10 to 15 years and they have a niche in the industry and they are top level managers. But for me, I don't have in-depth knowledge of the industry. So I think couple of years are good enough to start with your MBA after that.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Keshav, since you're sitting for CAP interviews, I assume you're aware about the IIMs that are involved in CAP process. Can you name a few of these colleges and also the states they belong to?
Okay, so I've rehearsed this answer really well. So I'll start with IIM Bodh Gaya. It's a district in Bihar. IIM Kashipur. It's a city in Uttarakhand. Then IIM Udaipur. It's a city in Rajasthan. It's called as a city of lakes as well. Then coming to IIM Jammu.
All right, all right. We know you have come prepared for this. It's fine.
Okay. Any current news that you've heard of or you are following?
Okay, so currently, like we all of us know, Russia-Ukraine war. Russia launched an attack on Ukraine because they did not agree to not to join NATO. And secondly, there was a no confidence motion in Pakistan recently, where 174 members out of the 342 members in the parliament, they voted in favor of the no confidence motion in order to outcast Imran Khan's party, PTI.
Okay. Keshav, you are an electronics and communication engineer. So, can you name any product that has been heavily impacted due to the Russia-Ukraine war and in like all the industries?
One thing which I know is that semiconductor shortage is there because before 6 months before this war, there was a news that China has already procured all these semiconductors. So that is one of the products, and yeah. Other than that, I can't.
Okay. Are you aware about any element that is specifically produced in Ukraine and that is the supply of that is hit?
Sorry, not as per my knowledge.
Okay, that's all right. Also, you spoke about Pakistan, the situation in Pakistan. So, can you name a few of the parties that are there in Pakistan?
I only know the party which was called Imran Khan's party, that is Tehreek-e-Sharaf party, PTI party, and yeah, that I only know just one party there.
All right.
Okay.
Got any questions?
No, we are done from our side. Do you have any questions for us?
No. Okay.
Thank you,
Keshav.
Keshav.
Yeah. Best of luck for your results.
Thank you.